Hey, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Michael Thomas, Sergeant Michael Thomas, if some people are in the Army. And today, I'm going to show you how to disassemble and reassemble an M4. I am qualified for this because I have shot this weapon multiple times. I have deployed with this weapon, and the Army has trained me over and over again to go ahead and be nice and precise with this weapon. So, before we get started, let's make sure the weapon's on safe. As you can see, weapon's on safe. After we make sure the weapon's on safe, we drop the magazine by pushing this button right here. As you can see, we drop the magazine, and after that, we go ahead and start disassembling the weapon. From here, you start pushing off these buttons right here. One, which will take the front, the rear receiver off, and two, which will take the front receiver off. As you can see. Now, if you can't do it with your fingers, I do recommend you getting probably a screwdriver or something, punch it out. So we're going to start off with the easiest part first. The easiest part is the lower receiver right here. So the lower receiver, we're going to take out the spring and the buffer spring. Excuse me, sometimes these things do pop out. As you can see, we have the buffer and the spring. So will help the weapon go boom. From there, we pull out the charging handle. The charging handle will come out with the chamber and the charging handle, as you can see. So now we have just the basic front receiver, lower receiver, buffer, and buffer spring. But now we're going to have to bring out the big guns and break it down just a little bit more so we can make sure it's right. So from here, we're going to disassemble the chamber. First thing you want to do is push this in, take out the carter pin. Now, like I said, if you don't have nails, I do recommend you getting something like tweezers or something to pull it out. Also, you want to go ahead and take out that silver pin, as you can see. Now, sometimes this could take a little much. You gotta get it on your palm. Well, now, another thing I want y'all to notice is that all these pieces are clean. You want to make sure your weapon is clean as a whistle. So next, after you take out the pin, you want to take out the thing that holds the pin. And as you can see, it's a little bit hard, but we'll get there. From there, take out the star. I call it a star because it brightens everybody's day. And last but not least, the actual chamber. So as you can see, this is the full breakdown, as the Army would like to call it, 10 level. We have the lower receiver, we have the front receiver, we have the spring, the buffer, and the assembly of the star chamber, and we also have the trigger handle. The handle. I'm so sorry. But we're going to continue. After that, I'm going to go ahead and reassemble. So I'm going to start off with the easiest part first. The spring and the buffer. Put these back in simultaneously, and boom. Just like that. Now, there is a little pin here that you can push down to make it go back in easier, but it's okay. Just like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. After that, we're going to start assembling the chamber. First thing first, if you do not have CLP on this, which is lubricant, you want to put some CLP on it so you can make sure you get a smooth entrance. As you can see, and you can turn it round and round and round and round and go, just to make sure you got some kind of lubricant on. After you got that, you put the thing that holds the star and this pin together. So look, there we go. Boom, easy peasy. Now, one thing I do want to explain to you, there are two holes. You want to put in the biggest hole, all right? After you do that, you turn it so it can be flat and flush, as you can see. Put the pin back in. Now you put the pin right back in the star, as you can see. All right. Now the carter pin, the one thing that you don't want to lose. You put that right back in, as so. Now make sure this pin is flush. If it's not flush, then you're gonna have problems. Right. As you can see, the chambers all put together. Now, one thing you want to make sure that it pops in and out. You can do it like that, or you can do it with your fingers. It doesn't matter as long as you get it done. All right. So, after you finish that, go ahead and put your charging handle back in. After you put your charging handle back in, I do this upside down because if you do it right side up, sometimes it'll fall out. Like if you don't have it all the way in like this. You don't want that. You want a nice, so you get a nice fit. You want to pull this out so it can fit with the chamber. All right, as you can see, it should fit. Once you get a click, you know you did it right. After you do that, you want to put the lower receiver with the front receiver, or the upper receiver, some people call it. You want to put the pins back in. And from there, you want to do a functions check. Now the functions check is to ensure that the weapon is operating properly. So from there, you want to make sure on safe it don't shoot. As you can see, it don't shoot on safe. You switch it to semi. Semi, you should hear it click. And then you pull the charging handle, hear a mechanical click. All right, once you get that mechanical click, go to full auto, let go, charging handle. Go ahead and pull the trigger, see the click again, pull the charging handle, go all the way back to safe. And you should still see nothing happen. Close your dust cover. And now for my environment, I have to put my magazine back in. Remember, always on safe. And ladies and gentlemen, you just disassemble and reassemble your first M4. Thank you, and have a great day.